everybody. I'm Danielle from Pro World.
I'm Gianna, who has a dog.
Okay. It is me behind the camera, and welcome.
Hi, everybody. So, as Gianna mentioned, yes, we will be doing some pet products, and we do have a little dog here. Not so little, I guess.
He's a big, fat dog.
But these are perfect products if you have a pet at home, a dog, or a cat. We have quite a few options available on our website. So before we get started, go ahead and chime in. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And go ahead and let us know if you also have a dog or cat at home. We'd love to know, which product or which pet you'd be shopping for. So I'll go ahead and let you fill in those.
Do you have stuff for birds?
For birds? No, not quite birds.
Checking in from West Virginia, North Carolina, Charlotte to be exact. Missouri's checking in. Philadelphia's checking in.
Right.
Okay. So far, that's checking in. Waiting for some more check-ins, but let us know if you guys have a cat, dog,
or any other pet that would want these products. So we have a few things to show you. First, I didn't grab the collar off
the dog.
Oh no.
Maybe the other one is sitting on the counter. Can you go get the other one? Yeah. So we have these collars. This one is the large collar, and it really this is all the way outstretched, so it really does accommodate for a very large neck for a dog. We have these in 2 available sizes right now. We have this large one and then this medium size. And then we also do have small ones coming in, but they're just not on the website just yet because they haven't come in yet. But not only do we have collars, we also have pet scarves that are on our website currently. And we've done a Facebook Live before showing the pet scarves. Gigi,
here he comes.
The piano bench is the other things.
I
We also have these, the leashes, the retractable leash, and you get to decorate a little metal. Where is it?
Right there.
There we go. A metal insert that gets applied with a double-sided sticker that you can put. And this is a double-sided, so we're going to go ahead and show you how to do this other side. And then we also have today pet tags that will decorate right here. These come in a few different sizes. We have the bones, hearts, and circles. And then, that's not all. And then we have pet bowls. So we have small, medium, and large size pet bowls. These are really designed for sublimation, but today Gianna is going to go ahead and apply sign vinyl to the dog bowl instead. This has a nice plastic smooth finish, so it would be great for sign vinyl if you don't have a sublimation printer or don't have access to a convection oven, because that's what these would require, the vacuum bag and the convection. And you know what? If you want to empty the dog water bowl, because that has the sublimated one, just so we can show what a sublimated one looks like. Right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so let me get back to my check-ins because I missed a few. All right, we got New Jersey's in the house, Barstow, Florida, Detroit, DMV, Louisiana, Baton Rouge. Georgia is in the house. New Jersey's in the house. Marlton, New Jersey, and has a large dog and cat.
All right.
Kerflow says 3 dogs.
Whoa.
Okay. That's a lot of dogs in one spot.
We have an Oregon cat ladies in the house.
All right.
Houston, Texas is in the house. Tunnel Hill, Georgia is in the house. Nana's in the house. She says hi. Southern California, and they have a dog. Missouri has 3 dogs.
All these.
Kansas.
Is there no 2 dogs? It just goes from 1 to 3.
Oh wait, it gets better. Here, Connie has 5 dogs, 1 cat, a turtle, and a guinea pig.
Oh my goodness!
What?
That is a lot.
Teresa is checking in. Rhonda Black says, I make pet apparel harnesses.
Oh, okay. Great.
That's a good thing. Marilyn's checking in. Maria says hello. Switzerland is checking in.
Hello, everyone.
Paula has 5 dogs.
5 dogs.
Kimberly has 1 dog. And there was a question from Michelle that said the collars look too big for cats, but are they small enough for a small dog?
So the medium probably would be too big, but we are getting in the small ones that would have, it would be thinner and smaller as well.
There's this one, and I believe you can tighten it.
Yes, you absolutely can tighten it.
So
Our dog, it's a strange. He's a mix, so I can't even say.
He's a pit bull
kinda
slash
beagle, but he has a really thick neck.
Terrier.
Yeah, he's looking at you. He's like, "Don't talk about it."
I know, right? So he has a thick neck. I can fit the medium on him, but I prefer the large one, and then we just kind of reduce the size. So the large one, when you get it out of the box, it would be, oh, I have to pull it this way, huh? When you get it out of the box, it's all outstretched. I probably should have just shown you when it's already outstretched. Here we go. It's all outstretched. You sublimate on it, and then you can maneuver this to make it shorter. So for my dog, it's ideal for him to be reduced
like
down.
that.
But the small ones would probably be okay for a cat. I haven't gotten them in, so I don't know for sure. But as soon as we get them in, we'll document the length, the full length of them, and then what you can reduce to. So, but we'll make sure to include that information for you.
All right, quick question from Paula. She says, would the large fit a Great Dane?
Well, I think this is 26 inches. If I'm not mistaken, it is on the website, the full length. So it's 26 inches. So if you take their current collar and kind of outstretch it, that's the distance that you have for this one. So I'm not sure about a Great Dane though. That's a big dog.
Yeah. Shirley has a quick question. She says, so the dog bowls cannot be sublimated?
Oh, they absolutely can. So in order to print on the dog bowl, this was sublimated. It's with a vacuum bag and then in your convection oven. If you don't have a convection oven and vacuum bags, then you wouldn't be able to sublimate onto these. And that's when the sign vinyl would come in handy. So, but it absolutely can be sublimated. It's just, I can't have both setups or we'd lose power here. But that's why we're going to be doing items with our heat press today. And then maybe later on down the road, we'll go ahead and show you how to sublimate with a convection oven with the dog bowl.
How long is a Great Dane?
A Great Dane is basically a horse.
What?
No, I did miss a couple check-ins real quick. Huntsville, Alabama is in the house. Rick says, will we get to see the bowl in use by your dog? The bowl must be dog
yeah, you will.
He has used it quite a bit.
This is his water bowl, so he definitely does enjoy the new bowl.
Yeah, this is how we hear him every day.
Barbara's Minnie says she has 1 dog and 5 mini horses.
Oh my goodness!
Aww.
All right, well, let's get to printing, so that way we can show you how these work. All right, so we're going to go ahead and print on that one.
Quickly, what are the dog bowls made of?
The dog
plastic.
Yeah.
Fully plastic.
Okay.
All right, we are going to go ahead and
we have
2 strips here. So one is Easter, an Easter decoration for our dog.
And the
why
other
not?
one is soccer.
And the other one is soccer. So
because he likes to play soccer in the backyard with us.
So you have this white strip, and that is what you're going to do face down onto your printed sheet. And you just need, I have my print at 11 inches wide and just a little bit, because that will get me a little extra on both sides. And then all you need is 1 inch, but I have it at like 1 1/4 for my kind of template, I guess you want to say. And we're going to go ahead and just put 2 pieces of thermal tape. And on the back side, there is an obvious like stitching and seam. So that's the only part that you need to pay attention to, just to make sure that the white part, because the seam lines up exactly with the white sublimation area. And just go ahead and put a piece of tape there, and then we're going to do another piece of tape on the other side. Flatten it out and smooth it out, and then tape that side. Now we're ready for the heat press. Flip it over. Make sure that all of your pieces are off the press. So make sure that the plastic pieces are off and the other ring is off. Cover with your nonstick sheet. And close and lock. So we're at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. That's what our sublimation print is going to be. And we also mirrored this print once it came out of our, so we sent it to our Virtuoso printer, mirrored it, and we're printing.
Can we talk about this now?
The retractable.
My best friend.
I will need this though, but
I use it all the time.
Oh, here's
for
my
no
other
reason.
That's your favorite thing now.
Stop, dog.
All right, so we have about 20 more seconds to go. I also have little pet tags. So I'm going to go ahead and just get that one set up.
Uno, and then...
And we're just going to, again, the template that we have available on our website already. So you'll download the template and just fill it in with the information that you need. All right, we are done with that. So the good thing about all these products is that we're at the 400 degree mark.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ta-da!
Oh no, you finally have an outfit for Easter. I
An
wanted
outfit.
to get him a costume, but...
She did not pre-press it, no.
Oh no, I didn't pre-press this one. There we go. Make sure it's like, oh, this is hot.
You can see. Okay, there we go.
Here you
So-
go
There.
with this.
So really fun and super easy, and it looks really nice on the dogs as well.
It does.
Nice.
Uno looks camouflaged when he's wearing his camouflage.
Yeah, you can't even see him, huh? All right, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and let me just swap out this paper. And this is just copy paper that I put on the bottom button just to keep it clean. And we'll go ahead and tape off this the pet tag. So same process for the collar. We're at 400 degrees. We're gonna just go for 45 seconds though, since it's a smaller metal item. But you still tape it off. The design is still going to be here, just so you can kind of see. You want to do a bit all around, so make sure that you fully cover your product and then some. It'll be so much easier when you go to line it up that you don't have to worry about whether or not the white is going to show on the edges. All right,
Nice.
and these you want to do paper and then back of the metal product. So these are two-sided, so we'll do the first side, technically like the back side of it facing you, and then we will close and lock. So 400 degrees, 45 seconds, and then we'll take a look at what that one looks like when we're all done.
Since Uno doesn't eat a lot of food, can this be his food bowl?
No.
But he already has a tiny one because we swapped it.
Yeah, I think he'd be upset if we changed his bowl out.
I think so too.
Again.
Do we have any questions just yet?
Not yet. Arkansas maid said, no, please don't use the retractable leashes. They're dangerous.
Oh.
Oh. Well, we haven't used it yet because
No, we
our dog
haven't.
is a little too strong for that leash. So
Yeah.
we need a good grip on him. Paula says, I love my mini horses. I like mini horses too.
They're like little
you
tiny
can't-
ponies.
You can't ride them.
What?
You can't ride.
Babies can, and toddlers, and me.
Yeah. Michelle asks, what other shapes of of ID tags do you carry? Small
I
enough
can
for cats. Do you have those
hold
for
this.
cats?
Daddy.
Hold this one this
Zoom
way,
in.
since it's hot. So we have bone size. No, we have bone shape, circles, and hearts. And I have the circle one here too, so you can see it. gonna help me out with that.
Bang it.
There we go.
Alright, so these are the circle ones, and they have these easy little.
Can't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can probably hold this now. Or not. Nope, you cannot. Always use a glove.
There you go.
Don't go by.
So those are the circle ones.
Let me just see the size of these. So this one is 1.5 inches. Oh, sorry. And this one is 1.25 inches.
Okay.
So 1.25 inches for this size.
So the thing is really easy to put on. This thing. This.
Okay.
The thing that looks like a jasmine necklace.
Okay. So, Barbara's Mini says on the tag, can you do both sides of the same at the same time, or is it just one side at a time?
You could, if you use the spray adhesive, you absolutely could do both sides at once and then put it in your press. I tend to just do one side at a time, but you can absolutely do it if you have the spray adhesive.
Yes, we do sell the dog bowls.
Yes.
They are on the website.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the other metal one for the other side of the leash. Whenever you're doing metal products, you always want to make sure that there's no protective film on them. So a good way to kind of check is when you hold it like against the light, or you kind of see the light bouncing off of it, you'll see that there's some scratches on the surface, or it looks a little dull. It doesn't have a nice glossy finish. That's when you know that there's a coating. Like you can see, I don't know if you can really see the difference between the two. Let me see if I can.
I can if you look really.
So the large circle here has a coating, and I don't know if I can.
You can't really tell.
You can't really see it if I even sort of angle it different. In person, you can absolutely tell. And then the small pet tag does not have a protective film on it.
Remember that.
So this one is nice, white, and glossy, and has a pretty finish to it. When you're working with this, it will look kind of dingy and scratched, but that is because it has a protective film. And you just kind of get your nail and start scratching at it to kind of assist with more scratches. But you'll start to peel off that protective film. And then
Ooh.
maybe you can see the difference between those two. I don't know, can you? Like the one side, this has the film on it, and this has the nice glossy finish.
When you do that, yeah.
So for sublimation, whenever it has a glossy finish to it, you always want to be able to see that glossy finish before you put anything on it. Whenever it has a protective film, it won't look pretty and finished. It won't look nice and glossy.
Yeah. Humble.
Dun dun dun! Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Wow, all these sound effects.
We were watching the new movie the other day, so we had to do that.
1.25 inches is kind of big for a cat.
You can
Depends on the size of your cat. If you got a Garfield, might not be.
Yeah. Unless you're putting it on their stomach.
I don't know if the hard one might be smaller. But I don't know. I don't have that one at in my area, but you can definitely check the website because that would have the size listed at the bottom.
I wonder if this actually does look like a jasmine necklace.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and print the circle for the leash. Again, we're at the same settings, 400 degrees, 60 seconds. We've mirrored printed. And you're just going to put the tape on either side of your circle just to hold it in place.
Any questions in the meantime, in between time?
And then place this on your heat press so the back side is facing up. And
how do you get this to stay?
Cover with your nonstick sheet. You have to clamp it. You've got to close it once it's nice.
It's a clamp thing.
All right, and then close and lock.
Okay.
These bowls need decorating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they're plain and ugly so far.
What?
Yeah.
Well, hello, Shayna, for the very first time. Welcome.
Hi, Shayna.
Tony said you should request a dispenser for your heat tape.
You know, I probably should. That's not a bad idea. So the great thing about these water bottles, like I mentioned earlier, or water bottles, water bowls, is that they do have that nice, smooth, even surface. So it really likes signed vinyl. So this is really great if you don't have the ability to sublimate them.
Did a dog do that sideways?
Yeah, absolutely. My heat press is almost done.
You are welcome very kindly.
What?
All right. And again, this is hot because it's
metal. Heat, hot.
Metal, heat, hot equals get a glove.
Yes.
I can do this.
So we went 400 degrees for 60 seconds.
Bam. See that?
Bam.
I don't need a glove. Is it even right up?
Yeah.
Sort of. There it goes.
Yeah.
You're going to hold it for me?
Oh, hey,
Don't.
You're moving. I can't see.
All right, hold on. I don't need that one. I'm
There
good.
we go. Okay.
That's why now.
There we go. Nice. Very nice.
And then once this cools, what did you attach here? Oh, goodness. Once this cools, then you would put that, where did it go?
You just put it in front of you.
You think so?
Mom.
Oh, here it is. I'm
No.
losing it here.
I had
You'll-
it. That's why.
Take off the adhesive, stick that on, and then you can put that metal plate right on the other side. But that's what it would look like all nice and finished.
Nice. Let's get it close up. Come in for a close up.
Da 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 da.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
So lots of options for your pets. If you're, looking to kind of decorate them as well, or their
And if you're looking
products.
to adopt one, these
Well,
are
we don't
also-
have the ability to offer adoptions.
Yeah.
No. If you want to adopt a dog and you're getting ready for one,
Oh,
these
then
stuff.
that's when you would get it? I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah, coming soon. Pro World Pet Adoptions. Yeah. No.
Can
Not quite.
can they just sell like little puppies that stay puppies?
If that were possible, I think everybody would get one.
Yeah.
They have to be free too. Free with. Okay, so you'd have
Right.
to order something in order to get a free dog.
Yeah, that's what you're going with. Oh, and before we kind of sign off here, unless there's any other questions, we have a special week coming. So this coming week,
Leprechaun.
it is St. Patrick's Day, but more importantly, on Wednesday, Joe from Caesar will be joining us. He'll be hosting our Facebook Live and kind of explaining everything you could possibly imagine about Easy Subli. So if you're brand new to what Easy Subli is, or brand new to sublimation, or not quite sure, haven't decided yet, don't know anything about Easy Subli, or you know everything about Easy Subli, join us on Wednesday. We are going to have it at a different time than normal, or not a different time, but a different day than normal. So our Facebook Live, instead of having it on Friday at 12:15, we're going to have it on Wednesday at 12:15, and that's when he'll host and really just kind of explains all the ins and outs of Easy Subli, how to get it to work, any tips, any tricks that he can offer you. So absolutely you don't want to miss that event and that day. We will replay it on Friday, but if you have particular questions that you really want him to answer, because he is the expert, then definitely tune in on Wednesday so you can get all those questions answered for you. And you also get like a break from me. You'll get him.
Hey, I don't want them to have a break from me.
All right. A quick question comes in from Amro. He says, why sometimes is the backside placed up in the heat press?
So it really depends on the product. For a good rule of thumb, most metal products, you do backside of the metal facing the platen. It just helps to give you a nice, even, I don't want to say even surface, but it really depends on the finish of the product. So for cloth and fabric, you want the paper to be up. But for metal, you want the metal surface to be up. So it sublimates through the metal and then imprints your design. So really I believe metal is the only product that kind of goes in reverse. You can absolutely do it the other way as well, but I find that sometimes the metal finish sort of gets dull in some spots if you do it face up, because that's a lot of heat onto that, like photo panel, for example. So you do want those metal ones to go face down. All right. Any other questions?
Nope.
Nothing else, huh?
Not at the moment.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Nope, no question.
Wow. She synced it out.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and make sure next week, tune in at Wednesday, 12:15. We'll be here with Joe from Caesar with your easy Subly questions, and we will see you there. All right. Bye, everybody.
Calendar.
See you
Bye.
guys.